So this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the video. This is going to be a 48-hour forecast for March 27th through the 29th for my Libras. So if you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat. Also, if you're into daily horoscopes, feel free to follow me on my Instagram or Twitter. You can follow me at Mystical Crystal Tarot on Instagram or on Twitter at Mystical Crystal. And if you want a personal reading with me, that information will be listed in the description box. My Linktree link will be there. All right, so let's see what's going on. Libras. Alrighty, so let's start. First card I want to discuss is the King of Swords, representing the overall energy. So, you guys are going to be your main priority. You guys are going to be extremely focused on your well-being, especially if you were more concerned about other people around you, a specific lover, just other people. Also with the King of Swords, this is you going into a space of brainstorming. This is trying to figure out like, what's the next big thing? What's the next move for me? Clarifying that I do have the Eight of Swords. So this is you guys also trying to prioritize your mental health too. You may have moments where your mental health is in a questionable space, not because there's anything necessarily going on. For some of you, there may be some things going on around you, but for others of you, it just may be more of a mental construct or a mental fog or prison you may be putting yourself through temporarily. Because whenever the Eight of Swords comes up, this is literally a mental prison because your mind is keeping you trapped in your emotions. Or there's like this weird, thing going on where like mentally there's a lot going on, and then it starts to make you distort reality and your emotions and just create a whole bunch of doubt and fear, which is not real. Okay, I always have to emphasize when it's not real. Okay, but nonetheless, yes, this is you guys having to also combat a lot of mental health struggles you guys may have, because some of you may struggle with second guessing yourself or like just getting mentally stuck, basically. Now, I also have for the current energy the Page of Wands. So this is tapping into creativity, this is ideas. What else? This is communication between you and another person. This may be a fire sign. There may be a fire sign of significance, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This could be a family member, lover, whoever. But anyways, there may be communication coming in from this individual. Also, this person may be inspiring you in some sort of way. This could be to start some sort of business or creative thing, because whenever we're talking about the wands, of course, we're tapping into creativity, we're tapping into like motivation, things like that. So with the Page of Wands, like I said, this may be you guys getting inspired by something, and this gets you going to finally handle the things that you may have been putting off. So if there's like ideas that you may have had, this is like you getting back into them. This could be like a conversation that you have that inspires you. Like, say you had a business at one point and then you just slowed down. You may have a conversation with someone who may have, in the past purchased from you, and this gets you back into it, or even a family member or someone close to you. But okay. I also have for the challenge though, the Queen of Cups. So this may be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, if it's a person. It may not even necessarily be those exact zodiac signs, but this may be somebody who you really care about. And why they're in the obstacle position, this may be due to the fact that there's issues between you two, and since you really care about this person, it may be keeping you either in like a toxic relationship, or it's putting you at a disadvantage because things are not in order and you care about the person, but for some reason you can't express your feelings to them, or they're just like overly emotional during this time frame. Yeah, Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So yeah. This also may be you guys taking a break from somebody who you care about and having invested time and energy into this connection, and it's putting you in a space of mentally feeling a little stuck, okay? Another thing, some of you just may be overly emotional during this time frame. Like you may be feeling some type of way, not in a way where you're like crying all over the place. When I say overly emotional, this is like you feeling some sort of way while being, like I said, on some sort of break from someone, or just you being overly emotional in terms of how to put this into words. Like you may be letting your emotions distort reality in terms of something that you're working on. So you may be, getting emotional, thinking that your business isn't going to take off, for instance. And this just may be your feelings, not necessarily the truth. And this may be causing you to go into a whole frenzy. So just moral of the story, don't let your emotions distort reality. Okay. Now, the challenge with the Star card in reverse, the advice for the Star card in reverse, there's a need for you to prioritize healing, for sure. Some of you also may have an Aquarius around you that you really cannot trust. You need to make sure that you're not getting too cozy with somebody who doesn't have good intentions for you. But also this is like knowing when to put faith or hope into certain things, because whenever you're hopeful in terms of people and them, doing what you want them to do and this and that and this and that, this will send you into a spiral where you feel like you can't trust nobody, you can't put faith into nobody, and then this will make you shut off. So know who you're putting faith and hope into so that you can avoid running into a situation where you regret it down the line. Okay. Also, some of you, like I said, your faith may be a little weary right now. This is finding a way to kind of tap back into that. Now, the last card I want to discuss is the Hierophant. So this is speaking to your love life being the main focus towards the end of this time frame. So this would be you focusing on your marriage if you're married. Focusing on your relationship as a whole. Some of you, this is more of like your spiritual beliefs, your morals, your religious beliefs. This is you guys trying to make sense of your spiritual journey or your religious journey. Some of you also may be trying to be there for your mother or your father when it comes to like a divorce or like a marriage issue. Now, looking at the last card, we do have nourishment. So during this time frame, you guys need to make sure that you're adapting better eating habits. Now, if you already are someone who eats pretty clean, I'm not really speaking to you. But if you are somebody who just eats on the go because you have to work and stuff, so you just eat out a lot of junk, this is prioritizing like maybe meal prepping or, packing some healthy foods so that you don't necessarily end up eating McDonald's or junk food because you have to work. Okay. There's also nourishing yourself in terms of getting some rest, drinking more water, taking some time to be out in nature, like nourishing yourself in a way where you're taking care of your insides. That's real self-care. But this is what I see. I hope that you did take something from this video. If you did, thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out the description if you would like to get my personal information or not personal information, but my information to book a consultation with me. I'll see you in the next one.